Imagine the body's smallest pressure valve simply stops working. No release, not once, ever again. Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic both describe flatulence as a normal way to move intestinal gas out.
So the question becomes dangerous fast. If you could never fart again, where would all that gas go?
The first surprise is that gas is not a mistake. It comes from swallowed air, carbonated drinks, and bacteria breaking down carbohydrates your small intestine did not fully digest.
But the factory does not pause just because the exit is closed. A clinical review on gas and bloating notes that healthy adults pass flatus about 14 times a day,
which makes farting less like a rude accident and more like routine plumbing.
Remove those small releases, and normal pressure begins to turn into a problem you can feel.
When gas is held in, sources such as Hackensack Meridian Health and Medical News Today describe bloating, abdominal distension, cramping, and sometimes nausea.
The body is not being poisoned by one missed fart, but the stretched intestine starts sending alarm signals. And the next twist is that pain is not just about how much gas is inside. A 2001 human study indexed in PubMed, titled Mechanisms of Intestinal Gas Retention in Humans, separated two problems: impaired propulsion,
where gas does not move well, and obstructed evacuation, where gas reaches the end but cannot get out.
That means the same gas can feel very different depending on where the traffic jam forms.
Some trapped gas can diffuse through the intestinal wall, enter the bloodstream,
and eventually leave through the lungs, which is why holding gas is not usually an instant crisis.
But that escape route is limited, and it cannot outpace a gut that keeps producing gas after every meal.
The 2019 Nature Review's Gastroenterology and Hepatology Review on intestinal gases describes gas as a balance between production, movement, absorption, and expulsion.
If expulsion disappears, the whole balance tilts. Meals, microbes, and motility now decide how swollen and painful the system becomes.
There is a medical red line here: the inability to pass stool or flatus, especially with severe pain. Vomiting and a swollen abdomen can be a warning sign of bowel obstruction.
In that case, not farting is no longer embarrassing biology, it is a reason to seek urgent medical care.
For ordinary gas, Mayo Clinic's advice points to the unglamorous fixes: eating more slowly, reducing carbonated drinks, noticing trigger foods, moving the body, and treating constipation when it is present. These do not make gas vanish. They help the gut move it before pressure becomes pain.
So if you could truly never fart again, your body would try absorption, push harder with intestinal motion,
and then suffer bloating and pain as gas outran every backup plan. If the blockage were real and complete, it could become an emergency. The tiny valve from the opening was never comic relief. It was a safety release your gut uses every day to stay quiet.